we're going to roast a chicken. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you before we actually get into the chicken is, let's talk about some store-bought seasonings, okay? Now, this particular one is one of the best ones I've ever had, okay? I'm not a sponsor. This is straight up just a chef's recommendation. This, you can go right here. I'll give you an example. It says to use two level teaspoons for each serving, each 6 servings, right? Well, you can go 1 and compensate with a little salt, and it'll be just as good. It won't be as heavy, won't be as strong, and you might like it a little better. I go with 1 as opposed to 2, and I compensate with a little salt. I like the flavor a lot better than following its instructions and going to, for 2 teaspoons for every 6 servings. Okay, so my advice: this is a great, phenomenal seasoning. I mean, well-rounded and just outright delicious. This is the same thing. You can't go wrong with this, with either one of these. Okay, this Javan brand curry powder or this Badilla Sazón Completa. All right, you can't go wrong. This is this is a curry, and this is a Caribbean flavor. All right, it's a salt, pepper, oregano, garlic, a bunch of really good stuff in there. So my spiel, my advice is to go to the market and try the complete seasonings, the Joe Cachere, there's a couple of other ones, the Paul Prudhomme, whatever you can find that's a complete seasoning, the barbecue rubs, all that stuff. Try them, because they're all good, you know? So expand. You don't have to just say, well, I'm going to go salt and pepper, garlic and onion powder, and that's all we can do with chicken. No, you can do a million other things, okay? So, with that said, let's cut open this bad boy and show you how I do this, all right? So, take a good pair of scissors, all right? And we're going to flip them upside down. And essentially what we're going to do here is you're going to grab this end, all right? This is the butt. You're going to grab right here, and you're going to cut right along the line. Now, it's going to get a little hard, especially in this particular chicken, because it's still a little frozen. So it helps if your chicken is completely thawed. Alright, you go all the way through. Get rid of that. Didn't like the way that looked. Okay, so now you're going to come back on this side, right here, you see? See this line right there? You're coming right there. You're going to follow it this way. All the way through. Yep. Hit some ice. That'll do it. Every time. So let me come around back from this way and meet the ice from the other side. Oh, my finger! No, I'm just kidding. Gotcha. Alright, so now that we've cut our chicken, alright, this right here is gold. Okay? This is the best part of the chicken right here. When you roast this bad boy, you roast them up like that. Get the skin up. And it gets nice and toasty. Alright, so let's get to the chicken. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to push down, okay? And then you're going to come over here apart just a little bit. And then what you want to do is you want to expose as much skin as you possibly can, okay? See? So this is the final resting place for your chicken. Let me rinse my hands real quick. So that's your final resting place for the chicken, okay? Go ahead and take some of this water out of here. There's still water in there. Okay? Now, to season the chicken, I'm going to go with the complete seasoning. All right? And we're going to start on the other end. Now, the only thing we're going to do to this chicken is add this seasoning. Okay? Now, what's the secret here? There's a secret to this. Well, the secret is called time. Okay? All right? Now, notice that I've come closer. Notice that I've given it a nice, generous coating of this stuff. Okay? See? Now, I want to rub that in. Rub it in. Don't worry about it. The way it looks, just push that in there. Alright. And you're going to come back and hit it one more time. Alright, now this is the rub that's going to stay on. This you don't touch. Okay? Now you're going to turn it around. Let's do this guy, and let's do the top. All right. All right, so this, rub this, push that in there really well. We're going to go like this. Season it a little bit here. All right. Now, come closer. This is how your chicken is supposed to look. Let's get that feather out of there. All right. So, a properly seasoned chicken. Don't think half of this is going to cut it. Okay. Remember, there's a lot of meat in there, and the seasoning is superficial. So, you want enough seasoning to when you bite, you get flavor, okay? The only place that you're going to get all the flavor is here. This is why this is gold. Everywhere else, the meat, okay, has to soak up the flavor. Now, here's the secret of time. We're going to take this, and we're going to wrap it. Just put a little cover of foil on it. A little don't touch me foil for the fridge. And we're going to let it sit in the fridge till tomorrow. We're going to let it sit in the fridge for a full 24 hours so that all these flavors can come inside and, you know, and do their thing with the chicken. Okay? So we will come back in 24 hours. All right, we're back. It's been overnight. It's been the magic of time has been going on. So we're ready to put it in the oven. And this is going to go into a preheated oven at 425 degrees for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Don't open the oven. Don't even look at it for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay? All right. We'll be back. All right. We're back. 1 hour and 20 minutes later. Our chicken is ready to go. Let's check it out. See what we got. So this, to recap, can be with literally anything, okay? Salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, whatever you like. In this case, I used a complete seasoning because A, it was easy, B, it was my lunch, and C, it is absolutely fantastic. So give that a try, and I'm telling you, it won't go wrong. There are other complete stuff that I'm going to be showing you as time goes on, so you can have more in your repertoire, because the more of those you have, the more dishes you can make, the more variety you can make. You know, there's only so many times you can have chicken. You gotta liven it up. You know what I mean? So this particular chicken comes out of the oven. As you can see, it's nice and crispy. Okay. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with one whole lemon. I'm just gonna douse this whole thing in the whole lemon. Okay. Don't worry about the seeds. You're an adult. Pick it out. This is your roasted chicken. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you try it. It's really delicious. Remember, learn to cook, and you'll eat better for the rest of your life. All right, so today we're making chicken Francese. Very, very easy. This is one of the fastest, easiest dishes you're gonna make. Okay, so over here we have 3 chicken breasts. This is for 3 people. So we're gonna slice these into 3 pieces each, pound them out, bread them. We're gonna saute them, and that's it. That's all it is. That's the secret to this. You got a little white wine, reduce the sauce. It's gorgeous. Okay, so let me show you how this works. The first thing we're gonna do is, remember, as a rule of thumb, before you cut your meat or touch the meat, always do your vegetables. Okay? So, in this case, we're going to have some slices that we're going to use for pretty and for flavor. Okay? Now, I also want to leave a little bit because this one lemon is going to be enough for all of it. Good. Okay, that's good. Here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to season our breading. Okay. So this is all-purpose flour, about a cup. Add it. About a teaspoon of salt. Some salt over here. Let's put some salt on all the chicken. Alright, let's get some pepper. Okay. We're going to pound all that in there. Salt and pepper's done. All these can stay together. Now let's start with our chicken. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make little medallions. Okay. Then I'm going to take the medallion. This is the serving number 1. Get it all. Alright. Now the next step, I'm making this in real time so you can see how all 3 servings are done and how fast it's done. Over here. Now here, I'm going to go into the flour first. Well, why? Why do you go into the flour first? Well, that's just the way this recipe is. Alright, and then we're going to come over here. Good. How easy this is. There. There. We have 3 ready to go. A little bit of oil. And like I said before, put it in the pan. All right, that's 1 serving. Woo, that went over. That's 2. How easy this is, guys. Gotta watch those, they don't burn. How fast it cooks. Okay. Over here, we have 3 more. Alright. I'll put these 3 over here. Okay. So the first ones are ready to flip. All right. As you can see, they're a really nice color. Okay. Very nice. But we have 3 servings. Let me get one more pan. Alright, look how fast this goes. And this is how you do it in the restaurant. This is as fast as it goes. Literally takes a second. This is not one of those dishes that you make 3 hours in advance because you can't bread it. You have to bread it on the spot. Okay? So we're done with that. We're done with this. Done with that. Done with the Ziploc. Now we're going to come over here, turn our pan on, drop that guy, fill this guy right here. Now we're getting to the trick. Come over here. Good coating on that, whatever doesn't stick. A little bit. Okay, that. Alright, so while this is cooking, we can get our plate ready. Alright, so the next step here is we're in the center. We're ready to flip this guy. See how gorgeous that is? Alright, let's check on him. He's not ready yet. Let's crank him up a little bit. Now, this guy over here is ready. Now, here's the secret, okay? In a normal Francese, you're going to take this out of the pan, and then you're going to make a reduction, blah, blah, blah. No, here. Put some wine in the pan. Okay? Crank it up. Put some wine in the pan. Alright? This wine, that's not ready yet, is going to cook your chicken. Now, to the wine, you're going to add a pinch of parsley. Alright? You're going to add a squish of lemon. Okay? You're going to add some capers. That's your dish right there. Okay? Now, this guy we turn, and we do the exact same thing with this guy. See how he's the last one? Now here, we add our little bit of parsley, which is fine. We get our wine. Little lemon juice. Some capers. Now, the 2 slices, each one gets 2 slices as a garnish. They go sitting in there. Notice how easy this dish is. Okay, I need a little bit extra. Line over there. Don't flip them, because the bottom of it is going to be white now. Okay, so this is your pretty side. Remember that. Alright, so they're going to be done in succession. So this guy right over here is ready to go. You see this right here? Got about a tablespoon and a half of sauce right on his tail, and by the time I'm serving the second one, that one will be ready. See? Alright, so here we go. Number one. One more second on that one. Come closer. So this is chicken Francese, as you can see from start to finish. This is not a hard dish to do. This is something that you can do in one pan. You don't have to take it out and then put it back. None of that stuff. Come closer so you can see. So as you can see here, this guy just had a little bit extra to go. He's coming out right now. As you can see, that's a pretty. Alright, so this is our final dish. Come closer so you can see. This is chicken Francese. As you can see, it's very simple to make. Doesn't take long, 5-10 minutes at the top. And this is, I mean, look at it. It's a gigantic meal. This is one breast that you sliced into 3 pieces and pounded it out. Remember, aesthetics has a lot to do with it, okay? So when you put this on the plate in front of someone, this is going to look like a lot of food, even though it's one half of one breast, okay? So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you try it. I hope it's as easy for you as it is for me to make. And remember, learn to cook, and you'll eat better for the rest of your life.